I heard was Sean say, "Uh-oh," and then
there
we go.
back.
We're back.
Yeah,
we're back.
everybody's back.
Everybody froze.
Melon kicked everybody off, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I rebooted. I restarted the login. So
yeah. So sorry about the lateness, everybody.
Now
are we on?
We're on. We're on.
Are we?
So
Okay. All right. We're sure about that?
Yep. Had some connectivity issues.
Okay, there we are. Yeah, I see it.
Yep, we're on now. So apologize about all of the disasterness that you may or may not have heard. And you know,
it was all Dan's fault.
It was all my fault. It's all my fault.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
he's such an amateur at this.
Yeah. So let me tell you, you know, it's just it's one of those. I think somebody's audio in the background.
Yeah, hold on a second. That's mine. I don't know why it's doing that. I got it.
Mute the YouTube.
I got it turned off. I got my audio turned off, but it's still playing for some reason. Hold on a second. One second. Let me figure this out. Where is?
Are you on your phone or on the computer?
Yeah, I just got the live chat on the phone, right? So I can join in. But
gotcha.
Why is it? There, I just turned the volume down. Fuck it. I muted my phone, but it wasn't muting the YouTube feed.
Yeah.
It was weird. Okay, anyways, I just turned the volume down, so we're good.
No, we are live now, and I again had some issues with Windows 11 drivers, so I apologize about that. I couldn't even get the pre-show up, and the AX. If anyone knows anything about the AX200 Wi-Fi card crapping out on Windows 11, throw it in the chat because I have a problem here, and either way, I got to either get it fixed or a replacement. I don't know, but I don't think it's a replacement. Then nothing happened. It was working 2 days ago. And
all right. Enough of your crap. Let's talk about astrophotography.
Sure. Yeah. So
let's get into it. So what are we talking about tonight?
So
Skywatcher mounts.
Skywatcher mounts.
Yeah, the string waves. Yeah, those are awesome.
Waves.
They look really good. I saw them at Starfest 2024. I actually had a chance to talk with Kevin there from Skywatcher, and he was nice enough to do a little overview of the two mounts for me, and I actually made a video of it, and it's on YouTube, and that you can watch it and get some good insight as to these new mounts and what their features are. So yeah, no, I think they're going to be awesome. I personally don't have one. I got a Nix 101, but that's another story. So
well, nobody has them yet. I mean, we're taking pre-orders now. So
yeah, they're taking pre-orders. I guess Kevin said they'll be available in September sometime.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
An exact date. So
yeah, so I mean, I'm looking forward. I mean, they were so cool. And then what did they have on? They had on there their new solar.
Yeah, they had the new solar scope. That was really cool, actually.
Yeah,
nice. That was really interesting. That scope, what it was capable of. So he said that scope would probably retail around $3,000 or something like that. But that's not bad for what it's doing. It's a double stack.
It's a built-in double stack. Yeah.
Yeah, built-in double stack. Yeah. So the view through it was phenomenal. I tried to take a picture
when you say
with the phone,
built-in double stack, what does that mean? You're two filters.
Yep, it's 2-filter, pressure tuned, and it gets about 0.5 to 0.6 angstroms on it.
What kind of aperture?
72.
No, it was pretty cool.
72
no,
millimeter.
I'm looking forward to that, actually. I've thought about doing some solar imaging and stuff like that. I just never really got into it. That's all. But, with all the clouds we get here, I might just do solar imaging.
I hear you.
I hear you there.
It's gonna be pretty cool because Sean and I both looked through that scope at length, and let me tell you, I mean, I'm the guy that can't kind of justify spending that kind of money to look at one thing, but it was an awesome experience, and the images that people are going to get out of it are going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, they're going to be crazy. Yeah, for sure.
So
I tried to take a photo.
Yeah, how does it compare to like the Lunt and the what's the other?
No, I don't. Well, there was no way to know that, right? Because you got.
We didn't have a side-by-side comparison there,
But I mean, are they claiming it's going to be as good or better?
No, they're not making any claims.
Nope.
No, it's just it is what it is, and it was a really phenomenal view, and I would think that it's going to be a really popular solar scope for those that are interested in purchasing a solar scope. You know?
I know people like Tom Peter and Greg Meyer and those guys that are in, and Wilfredo in there. Yeah, all these guys that are into solar imaging. I mean, it's it's gonna be one of those things. I mean, probably by Christmas time it should be out. So no, there is no information on it.
Yeah, there's no information yet. You know what? I do have a segment of video that I did with Kevin that he talked about it. I would have to go and put that together actually and post it on YouTube. I'll try to do that, but I'm going to be going out to BC out west in Canada here, so I may not have time.
You're flying, right?
I'm flying, buddy. I've
never flown my before. Goodness!
You've never flown before at all. Wow.
At all. Never. I've never flown. I don't like flying, but this time I'm going to do it. So it's on the bucket list, and we leave tomorrow morning at 6:15 a.m. So
tomorrow morning.
Yeah, in the morning. Yeah, we have to be at the airport at 4:30. Yeah.
You better start drinking now because
I was hoping they maybe had some beer, but it might be too early for beer, so I don't know.
Oh,
but
man.
I've got some Ativan, so it should calm me down. I got enough, so we'll see what happens.
I'm telling you, you guys know I hate flying too. I don't fly. I drove to Nebraska for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
From New York, 19 hours or whatever the hell it was, and I hate flying. We should, Sean, you and I should do a video. Just get on a plane, like a hop, skip, and a jump from like Toronto to Montreal or something.
I hate
the rat race of dealing with the people in the airport. But man, get me on that plane. I love flying.
Yeah. I don't know. See, the problem is the news just shows what the bad things that happen, right? They don't show
they don't show the 95,000 safe flights.
Of the flights that actually make it, that are okay. They just show the 1%.
Not for nothing, you could be riding your bike on the side of the road.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
safe too.
Yeah. Just like what happened. What was it yesterday with Johnny Gaudreau and his brother and his kid? Two awesome hockey players. One was Bridgeport, I think, Sound Tigers.
Yeah, he was
he was the Islanders farm team, and then he was up and coming. He was a little old to be up and coming. He was still 29, I think, right?
No. Yeah, I mean, he obviously wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't
hockey.
But he
wasn't Johnny Hockey. But
no, but still, he's really good. And now he's getting ready. Both of them getting ready for their sister's wedding, and got run over by a drunk driver on the side of the road. So, thoughts go out to them and their family. You guys know how much hockey fans we are, so I got to say something about that. But anyway, back to Astro. Yeah. So solar. And my plan was to show the Sesto Senso software on here, but unfortunately, I have it set up in the living room on my Wi-Fi on my Eagle, and my Wi-Fi card is broken on my computer, so I can't log into the Eagle from here without showing it on my phone or something, and that wouldn't look very good. So we're gonna pass on that tonight, but just so everybody knows, and I know people have been watching me on Discord bitching and moaning about the Carbon Star focuser,
but you got that sorted.
Yeah, the good thing is it wasn't the focuser.
It was just a minor adjustment.
Yep. Well, Patrick over at High Point Scientific, I tried to get his name out. I don't know if I did, but he did an awesome job with me, sending me a bunch of detailed information on taking. Now I know how to take apart the entire Carbon Star focuser at this point. But it was really, really cool to have him, and really good job with High Point with their technical service. So
that guy Patrick's.
Were you not able to get any contact with Carbon Star to resolve the issues?
Carbon Star is by Apertura, which is High Point. So,
which is High Point. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so it's made by High Point, kind of like the OPT Radian,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Apertura is High Point's, house brand.
Yep.
Have we seen any images of with the Carbon Star? Has anyone got any images?
Dave's got a couple.
I've done a couple. Yeah, that
Who does?
wizard that
Dave does. Dave has the Carbon Star.
Oh, Dave. Oh, really?
That wizard I just posted was with the Carbon Star?
No,
Can you-
I'd have to look it up.
You wanna
just
put it up?
posted Wizard?
You want to put it
saw
up
it on
real quick?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Yeah, pull it
post
up. I'll
Oh,
make it.
shit, no
I'll make it big
Okay.
for Sean.
Let me pull it up.
Let me have a look here and just see. Yeah, there I see your timeline. Wizard. Oh, there. Oh, okay, that
my
one.
screen.
Wow.
Yeah, you can share the screen. Yeah, go ahead.
So that was taken with the Carbon Star. Was that the 6-inch or was it larger?
No, it's
6
only.
inch. Yeah,
yeah.
it only comes in a
6 inch,
6 inch. So there you go.
Right.
Can
Yeah.
you see
Okay.
it?
Yeah. I see it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
and
great.
it came out really good. I mean, when you zoom in, I mean, look at the stars.
Yeah. No, that's
Beautiful.
really nice. That's great. Yeah, that's awesome. That's good collimation, actually.
So
Yeah, very nice. Okay, well,
I
you know
messed
what?
with the collimation like crazy when I first got it.
Did you?
Did
Yeah.
all kinds of things,
Mhm.
and I ended up getting the what do you call it?
Ocal.
Not the Ocal. It's like a Cheshire with the
Oh, the
concentric
concentric rings. Yeah.
inside the Cheshire, and that got it nailed down perfect.
Are you gonna collimate the Carbon Star, Dan?
Well, I don't know if I should because
Or
it's good,
or are they,
tell
can they
them to do it. I'll pay them the $50 an hour to do it or whatever.
Oh,
And-
down when you send it down there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that would make more sense. Yeah,
Because
if they can
I'm
do that.
sure it's going to have to be adjusted when it goes down. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's gonna-
definitely
yeah, it's
do
gonna be too-
collimation.
yeah.
I'm on the SFRO Discord, and
Right.
I got a little scared for a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how far. My name still said AstroWorld Telescopes in Discord. So
Yeah.
I kind of changed my name in their server
Right.
because I didn't want to be known, but the word got out, I guess, somehow that I'm a dealer and people started asking me questions, which is fine. And and I don't mind doing that, but I'm not there in that server to like sales kind of run around and trying to promote the business. I'm there because I'm going to be a customer of SFRO.
Right.
Sooner rather than later. So I mean,
So one thing, Sean, I'll tell you about with High Point and the Aperturas and the Carbon Star was I got a voicemail from Patrick from High Point saying, "Call me back. There's some issues with the Carbon Star we would need to talk about." And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
"Uh-oh, what's going on?" So I called back. He's like, "Oh well, I just want to let you know there are some issues that we've noticed with these, and we're going to send you some parts in the mail once they become available, so that you can put them on because we've had some issues and
so like a
if
retro package.
If you get a bag of parts in the mail, you know what it is." And he was explaining like the clips that hold the primary mirror in place, they're a different size to where you can actually tighten them down and they won't pinch the optics, because I put a blocking ring, I 3D printed and put a blocking ring on the primary mirror so you wouldn't get the spikes from the clips.
Yeah.
And I literally didn't even tighten them. I just screwed the things in by hand until, they stopped turning basically. And I put the thing back on the mount and I had triangle stars. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I literally had to back it off to where, I mean, they're not even tight.
Right.
And now the stars are round, everything's fine. And and then the other thing was
so let me ask you a question before you move on with that. Now, they came out, I have the version 2 of this with all the
so you should have all that already made.
I do, but does that mean that I don't need that mask now, or do I still need that mask?
No, you'll need the mask, because the clips are still there.
Yeah.
They didn't incorporate the mask in the new
update. So this is a mask for the primary mirror. Is that
what? Yeah, for the clips. Yeah.
So to mask the clips, so you don't get those 3 goofy points in your.
Yeah. So everything's round. That's.
Yeah. No, I got you. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Okay. Well,
Dave made one for his Carbon Star, and he's sending it to me. So
I made one for Dan. I just got to get it in the mail.
Yeah, the Carbon Star. What F ratio is that? 4. Okay, so
Well, it's
but
3.8,
with the coma
right?
corrector, it's 3.8.
3.8 with the coma corrector because it's a 0.95 coma corrector.
Okay, so I'm trying to think here. What if we put the Nexus in there?
You
What do
can't.
you think?
I think people have done that.
You think that it's been tried, but it doesn't work?
No, I think people
No,
have. used
as far as I know,
Oh,
I think it does work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Would
it
that be
does.
something of interest, Dan? Put the Nexus in?
We could
What
definitely
do you
try
think?
it. Why not?
Yeah, because I could send that down too. Right?
That's,
So that's-
Starfield, right? Starfield
Yeah.
Optics. Yeah.
No,
no.
the Star Arizona.
That's
Starzona. That's
yeah,
Starzona. Yeah. I think people have done that.
So what's that reducer?
Well, that would get us down to F3, not at 3.8. That
God.
would get us down to F3. Yeah, with a 6-inch. That would be pretty killer.
So
what's that gonna?
F3. So that's gonna bring you down to what, like 500? What's the X on it? What's the X on that Nexus?
What is it? 150 times 3? 450. It would bring us down to 450. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 585 with the 0.95 reducer.
Okay. Yeah, we could go down to 450. That would be pretty cool. What do you think?
Well, yeah, but we could tell them to take it in and out, as needed.
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like we can try it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it would be a fabulous idea. Might as well.
So, why not? Yeah, we go to 450.
Yeah, if it doesn't, you know what? If we're not happy with it or whatever, then we just switch back. That's all.
Yeah, tell them to send it back. And then you get to pay. Then you get to pay the tariff on it back.
Whatever.
The tariff.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
How the hell do you charge tariff from U.S. to Canada? I mean, God.
They just look for any way to pull money out of your pocket.
Unbelievable.
They're just crooks, really, in my opinion. But
I hear you.
Yes.
That's another stream.
Yeah,
yeah.
We should start another stream like that.
Yeah,
we might lose members on here for that one.
No doubt.
Hey, I had fun in Toronto. That's all I'm saying.
Toronto was great.
Blast.
I loved going to Toronto because we spent the first time Jen and I went, and we went to Scotiabank Arena. We went to we went up there for the Rush tribute, and so we went to Neil Peart Pavilion in St. Catharines, and then we did the show. Jen made fun of me because I was a little teary.
I went to a Blue Jays game.
Oh, you did go?
I did go to the Blue Jays game.
Oh wait, is that the tickets that you got from that guy?
No, I just got online, and my buddy's.
Did you ever get those tickets?
Right fielder.
Did you ever get those tickets?
Which tickets?
Weren't you telling me about you were getting tickets from a guy in a bar somewhere or something?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
That was you.
Did you ever get those tickets? You never got them.
No. I would, I'd have to go back to the bar and meet up with him or something like that. But it was really weird because I went into the bar, sat down, got a beer and stuff, and the guy beside me, we struck up a conversation, and all of a sudden he's offering up 4 tickets to a Blue Jays game that he can't use, and I'm like, shit. So he took my information, my email and phone number and name and stuff, but nothing. Never heard. Never
and
got
now,
it, so.
And now it's on the black web. So I mean, oh man, that sucks. Yeah, you got to go up to him and say, "Yo, give me my money, man. Where's my $2?"
I just gotta go back to the bar.
Where are my tickets?
Get the flamethrower out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we also got other stuff that's coming out. I mean, I know that you're playing with the Astro station too, that I kind of left to you over there. I'm sure that's on the.
You know what? Yeah, I haven't had time to play with it, unfortunately. I want to get to it when I get back. I got the Pier 1000, the Starfield Pier 1000, which I needed.
Oh, you did get my old.
Yeah, my old mount that I had was not compatible with the Nix 101 in any way. So I got the Pier 1000 from Steve at Starfield Optics, and I got the adapter for the Knicks that goes with it. So,
So which
it should be.
adapter it goes with that? Is it an
I'm
actual?
not sure what it's. I'm not sure what it's called. I didn't ask him.
Yeah.
He just said he
He
was
just said
sending
this
me
one will work.
the needed adapter because I had the Knicks 101, and he said he had an adapter. So he was gonna. I think it was an EQ6 adapter.
I think it is because it's just a 3/8 rod. I think if I remember right.
Yeah. I think he referred to it as the EQ6 adapter. That he was going to look and see if he had some. He wasn't sure, but he did. So he sent that along, and I just got to put everything together basically.
Yeah, I had a good conversation with Steve. I guess yesterday, I think it was, and he called me up, and I didn't answer the phone because it didn't ring. I don't know.
Right.
Well, next thing I know, I got a voicemail from him yelling at me about my taste in movies, and so yeah, he does not like the Breakfast Club at all.
I know.
He
doesn't like it. He doesn't like the Breakfast Club. He doesn't like the Breakfast Club like Wayne Parker doesn't like Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone.
I know, right?
Horrible.
He hates that song.
Sean, I got the Warp Astro WD-20.
Oh, is that right? Nice.
Yeah, so I've got it now fitted on my EQ6 tripod.
Okay.
Because I have the extension pier on it, and
right.
the part that the EQ6 would fit on, I was able to drill through that and line up holes for the WD-20,
right,
and the center screw, everything, and that works great. But I have another tripod from my old Meade LX85 mount, and I had my stepson 3D print and design an adapter for it.
Oh, nice.
Here.
Okay.
And I've got a block of aluminum coming. He's going to put it on the CNC machine that he has at his shop and make me an adapter. So I've told pretty much anybody, if you got a mount that doesn't fit your tripod, give me all the specs and I can get them made up. He's a genius.
That's cool. Good.
He's
That's
unbelievable.
awesome. That's good to
the
know.
way he drew it up, made everything perfect.
Hey, pure plates could be a business, it could be a distributor at AstroWorld for that, we can make a deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
why just give it away, because that is needed, and it's not easy to do necessarily.
It's not, and not many people have the machinery to do it.
Not many people have the equipment to do it. So not necessarily something you just want to give away.
No, but it's nice to have that, the ability to have somebody that that knows that's good with it, that has access and knows how to use the CNC machine. He's got the software on his computer. It literally took him 15 minutes to take the measurements, pull it up on his screen, and put everything in there. And then he said, "Well, let's 3D print it and see how it comes out."
Nice.
The first one came out, and he didn't have the 3 screws in the middle or around the edge.
Yep.
The center screw, obviously, for the 3/8, but there's 3 1/4-inch by, or 10 by 1 around the side. He's like, he didn't have them countersunk enough. So not enough thread was sticking out of the top to make me feel comfortable. So he redid it and countersunk them in there a little further, and the second run
solid
fits perfect, and it fits flat. Everything will fit on there perfectly.
Hey, maybe you get him be a Precise Parts Northeast.
Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic. Oh,
Mid-Atlantic.
No, it'll be distributed by AstroWorld, so it'll be Northeast.
That's right.
But hey, I mean that's a good thing to have. So again, Dave is throwing that out there to everybody in AstroWorld. So definitely check it out.
3D printed me the ring for the Carbon Star.
Yep. Which that one's mine, by the way. It's kind of like collecting dust on the desk somewhere. He's using it as a hula hoop every once in a while.
I got to get a padded envelope to put it in and set it.
That's fine. This is going to be up here for a while.
Really
so
good. He's really, really good at that stuff. I've had him make me other things as well, little plates and stuff like that. And it's amazing. It's just nice having somebody that can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's always great when you know somebody like that. Yeah.
Yep. Now I pay.
Unfortunately, I don't know anybody who have to buy everything.
I pay for it by helping him work on his '63 Fairlane.
Oh, jeez. But what else is going on? Yeah, so the Astro Station. I bought 2 more, by the way, Astro Stations.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
okay. Right.
I just wanted to. Yeah. Well, I wanted to play around with one. I wanted to.
So, are they coming with the? You said the one you got didn't have anything really on it as far as like software.
Well, no, it has a software. It, but I no. Remember what I said on that? I remember I was working with it on the show, and right. I finally got it connected. Oh, yeah, so I got to load up the. You're right. You're right. So I had to load up the original software. I had to get the APK and load it up.
Right.
Okay. So I did have to do that. But Sean, it's on the one that you have already. So that one.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, you said it was updated.
But I got it, and I'll have to do that again. But that's fine, and I'm okay with it because it's still out in beta, so it's not really out for sale yet. It's just like kind of. Right. I don't know. I don't even know why it's out, to be honest. It's on AliExpress somewhere. And right. It's like, just get them, and it finally gets through. And I just want to play around with it myself because I never got a chance to actually hook anything up to it. I got it connected, and then I went to Canada. And
I'm curious how similar it is going to be to the ASI Air.
Well, I did show you the picture of the Astro Station. I mean, I wonder if I could.
But I mean, as far as like the operating system and how it functions,
right? Yeah, that's the big question, right?
I'm curious how the screen layout's going to look like, and all the buttons and how similar is it going to be, or is it going to be its own little special thing?
Well, from what I saw for the very limited time that I had to play with it, the actual interface seemed very, very updated, very user friendly. It just seemed easy to use. Again, like the only thing that I had to recognize after a second or two was that they had pictures, and one said GC and MC. And after playing around and going in there, I figured out what MC was main camera and GC was guide camera. But other than that, I mean, it looked pretty interesting. It had like the same type of things on the left side, but it was rounded with nice pictures, and it wasn't like this weird kind of like the ZWO ASI Air kind of. You have to get used to what all the icons mean, I guess. Kind of it says what the icon is right there.
Yeah, and that's good. Yeah, I'd rather have that.
Yeah. So it makes it a little bit easier to do that. But that's as far as I got.
Well, when I get back, I'll work more with it and get some videos out and stuff that'll demonstrate it. When is that available? Anyways, just curious.
Last February, according to them.
Yeah, but okay, so like it's currently available retail, like you can sell them?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's been saying next month for the past 6 months. So
I see. Okay, it's one of that. It's that situation.
So it's they keep on ironing out the bugs and
whatever. Yeah, they're working out bugs, and they're really isn't limited numbers to people like you guys that will.
Yeah, there really isn't
test them, run them through the loops, and see if there's anything else they need to worry about. So that's the best way to do it, if you ask me.
Yeah, throw them to beta test and users.
Throw them out there to people and let them
break it. Who cares? But
let them throw it against the wall and see what happens.
Oh, just don't do what I did to the first Stellarmate. All you did,
figuratively
speaking, you heard the plastic pieces all over the room. I sent it back to OPT in pieces. I didn't. I asked him if I could get a refund for this, and they laughed.
That's funny. All right. So what's else on tap here? What do you got?
Let's see. What do we got? What anything new? Anything new in Astroland?
Anything new in the chat? Anybody
Stu
talking about?
is in the chat.
Stu,
As a
yeah,
network
Stu's
guy,
back.
I
Greg?
approve of this ticket exchange.
Yeah,
Ticket
so
exchange.
yeah, the tickets.
Oh.
Swiftwater is in it. Swiftwater instructor. Steve Grunfeld. Matt Draxler. Your Tarek is bouncing around all over the place. George Lutch. Bob.
Tarek, who never sleeps.
Never sleeps. The guy. But yeah, so
They're talking about the Dark Shark a bit in there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
I
Will
hunted that
Fredo
for,
posted.
yeah, I hunted that for years and never got good data. It was only until I got the 8-inch newt at f3 with the Nexus. I went back to it and imaged it. And I got a phenomenal image with that. It was
Okay,
like,
so that's reassuring to me.
It's on
it's
your
on
wall.
my wall.
Now that I have the
it's right
carbon
behind you
star.
there. That one right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't really see it
thought
well, but
about
yeah, no.
going back to it now that I have the carbon star.
It was really tough. It was a tough object to shoot. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I tried it with my William Optics GT81. That's 4 point something, 5 point something, and just I never got great data.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see it and everything, but it was still not. It wasn't very distinct.
Yeah, I was always trying to image it with refractors. So, and I never really got anything good. I'm not saying anything bad about the refractor. It just wasn't working for me for whatever reason. But as soon as I switched to the Newt, the 8-inch with the f3, I was just such a light bucket. And I got a lot of good data and was able to put something together. And the final image was really good. And
I'm definitely going to try it again now. With the
yeah. It's definitely, you know what, if you're looking for a challenge, the Dark Shark is definitely a good object to try and just see what you can do with it.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of different takes on it, and a lot of them just don't get enough data, I think, in the end to really make it pop out. You know, it's usually fairly dark looking and stuff. Like, I mean, it is a dark shark, it is a dark nebula, but I'm just saying it just doesn't pop in a lot of the images. There's only a select few images that the astrophotographer really did a good job and got a lot of data and processed it well.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one. Right. Yeah, definitely something. You're looking for a challenge, try that. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that Wednesday. I guess if you have a really wide field, you can get the dark shark and was the rotten fish.
The rotten fish.
Also,
yeah.
And you're like, wow. I mean, I've seen some of those. Are just like, oh my goodness.
You should actually, Dan. You know what? You should set up a challenge for AstroWorld, the Dark Shark Challenge, and see. You know, have everybody image it and see, put it up for a winner kind of thing.
Let's do it.
Something different. Yeah.
Let's should. Yeah, that's a good idea. I can tell you right now, there's some early entries working on it right now. There's a lot of people on Discord
well, there you go.
that have been working on it.
Just do one specifically for the Dark Shark.
Really good.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it for the month of September. We'll do Dark Shark. You know, at the end of the month, we'll do a Dark Shark challenge. And then we'll make a separate entry folder for the Dark Shark challenge, and we'll do that.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be good.
Yep, I'll work on that tomorrow because I know Eric's out with the family.
Ta-da! New idea. Yay!
Hey, yeah. Even a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while.
Yeah, no doubt, eh?
I miss you, man.
At least I'm talking on the show tonight, not just sitting there doing other shit.
Oh, like NFL drafting. Like I did
the last time you guys were talking, I was processing an image.
Oh yeah, you were like,
right.
I had to go.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. There you go. You know, I mean, yeah. So what we'll do is I'll put a new folder up and a little button for the enter the Dark Shark contest, and it'll go right into the thing.
See who wins.
We'll do a little.
I still need to get another night of 03 on the Wizard though, and then I'll be done with that, and then I'll move to the Dark Shark.
There you go. And Dave can't win, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Dave
can't win.
Yeah, no,
Dave continues. Dave
I'll throw
continues
my
this
image
year,
in.
and that's it. But
I'll throw my image in. And
no,
see
you
what
can't
happens.
win either.
Oh, fine, whatever.
There might be better. Mike started. He posted his red channel the other day, and it's just the red channel. And he's in Bortle 6-7. I was like, wow, holy crap!
What was he shooting with?
I don't know what he shot it with. Is he in the chat, Mike? If you're in the chat, what were you shooting that with? I think he's got a Carbon Star.
I don't know what he was shooting with. I have no idea.
This is night red filter only. I should be using a smaller focal length.
But he doesn't say what it is, right?
It doesn't, but it could be with the Carbon Star. I think he's got a Carbon Star. So, because it is zoomed in pretty good, which would probably make sense. But just the red channel one night, and it's like, wow, the details amazing.
You know, in the chat there, George Lutch is asking me a question. It's kind of an interesting question. Rasa with a one-shot color, and what object would I want to process that I would go for? You know, for me, and it might seem boring to other people, but I don't have access because of my sky, because of trees and stuff. My sky is really, really limited. So I don't have access to any objects in the south. If there was an object that I was really interested in imaging with a Rasa and a one-shot color, it would definitely be M8. And I would go long on it. Like I would just go total crazy with it on the number of hours. That would be a really fabulous image. I haven't done anything with M8. I haven't been able to image it in like 10 years. So since I've switched my setup to a home one, right? So, but I mean that'll change too when I get the mobile setup going, and that I'll be back out in the field. Yeah. I mean I don't really want to have to go back out in the field. It's nice to be able to sit at home and do it, but I don't have a choice. So I'm going to go. That's one of the objects that I'm going to go after, M8 and M20 and stuff, right when I first get going with it. That'll be on my list. But that M8 would be my choice, really. I just love that. And I think it would be, if someone went long on it with a Rasa, that would be a lot of data, a lot of good data. And I think it would be a really fantastic image.
Yep.
That would be my pick.
Cool.
Yeah, you're like me. My southern sky is blocked out by trees really bad too. So
is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have nothing from the east to the south, basically. So like when people start shooting M42 in the fall, I actually have to wait till March of the next year in order to shoot it. And then I only get an hour and a half, basically. So it's pretty bad in terms of the trees here and stuff. And I think it's gotten a little worse over the years. The trees have gotten a little more bushy looking.
Taller,
and stuff. And,
yeah.
And the neighbors got bushes that are growing higher and stuff. They're not, keeping them maintained. And so it's interfering with my sky where I've got things. And I'm so limited that I've been pushed to go back to having to travel and go to dark sites, really. That's the only way I'm going to get the data. But if I get the Astro station hooked up and working with it, working well, I can sit in the truck and control everything and, do what I want, basically. Watch some movies or fall asleep or, so it'll all be good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't wait. I'm trying to finish, I really, before it goes totally away from me, because I'm in the same situation like you, except my south is being, obstructed by my house's roof. So I really want to finish up my Eagle Nebula because I need more O3. I need a lot more data, and I don't have a lot of time.
It's going away soon.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time
away
left.
Soon.
Yeah, so this may be a 2-year kind of thing. Hopefully by the time next year, we'll be out of this house into another house.
So like the Eagle for me, I get 2 hours at a time when it's out.
Yep.
I get between trees. It's like I get about an hour and a half, 2 hours per night. And it's like, okay, I get an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yep.
And that's all I can do. And there are a couple targets like that. Now, I'm fortunate Orion and the Horsehead, you know, they'll skirt the tip of one of the trees. So I might be able to start on it and then it'll wait and then get back on it and then get, you know, a few hours, like 4 maybe each night. But
Yep.
you know, those when those come out, I'm already like, you know, I've got that advanced sequencer with multiple targets on it that night. You know, I'm like, all right, we're going to start on this, then we're going to go over here, then we're going to come back to this, and then we're going to go back over here. You know.
Yeah.
But that's what's nice about Nina and the advanced sequencer. I mean, I can roam the sky all night long. If it's a clear night, I try not to waste any time at all.
Yeah, I mean, if you see my my custom horizon, it's kind of like half the sky is just gone because I got, just somebody was saying, when they bought the house, it was what my south and what my north looked like, and yeah, well, it was fine when I bought the house. Then they put up that extra telephone cable. Then the across the street neighbor built up their house, so that it was a big mess there. Trees got bigger. It was just a big mess. So now I only got some west to southwest, that area, and then I got a little bit of south over the house. I got to shoot over the house though, which is kind of annoying. And then my north, my whole north is screwed. I can't do anything in the north because of the telephone wires. I can't do anything. It's too close to the scope.
But the reality is, Dan, you're not going to have to worry about that once we send the equipment down to Texas. We're going to have a really nice setup, and we're going to have clear skies and good horizons, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, it's pretty cool.
So
and that far south, you're going to have a ton of new targets that you can't.
Yeah, that too.
This
high,
absolutely. This far north, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Roe and the Blue Horsehead are going to be up in the sky, not on the horizon.
And I didn't kind of put this out there since you threw it out there. Sean and I are actually collaborating for our own pier down in Starfront to do the Carbon Star, and Sean's donating the filters and the camera, and I'm donating the Eagle and the Nix
and the Nix.
And so it's like a combination of us two putting stuff in. And I still want to do the AstroWorld one as well, but that's
this will be our personal one.
Yeah. So I still want to do the AstroWorld one with something. I don't know what, but
I've got a Meade Series 6080 millimeter. I can donate for that.
Oh, there you go. That might start it off.
It's actually
that's a good scope.
Really good scope.
That's a really good scope. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, I mean,
we'll see how it goes. I mean, I think it'll be awesome. We're gonna have a lot more clear skies than what we get up here. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's getting dismal up here in terms of clear skies. Like we just don't get them anymore. It's changed so much, right? It's just they're so few and far between. It's ridiculous. Yep. So there's and like I said, my horizons with trees, I can't. There's so much that I'm missing, and I would rather send the equipment down to a remote observatory that I can log in and control it and choose what I want and have clear skies than keep doing this, basically what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Well, Sean, you could always just move down here and ask for asylum.
There you go.
Good, yeah.
I already tried that. I told them I'd sponsor him. So I mean,
you guys got too many guns down there.
That's all TV garbage. That's all that is.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I'd be scared going down there with all the guns.
Oh no, in New York, no, it's not an open carry state. I mean, come on, you go to an open carry.
Virginia is open carry, and I might have
see much.
few, but I'm one of the good guys.
Hey, listen, what do they say? It's not the gun; it's the one who uses it. So
Yeah, I know, but it's just there's just some crazy shit that goes on down there.
Oh,
so,
we got some crazy people. I'm telling you.
Well,
Yeah, you
know,
do.
it is,
You definitely
it,
do.
it is a little more overblown than
Yeah, a little bit,
what
a
it
little bit.
actually is.
But that's okay. You know.
There's a reason. Hey, Sean, there's a reason we've never had an alien. An invasion on our shores. It's because the rest of the world thinks everybody in the United States owns a gun. And they're like,
yeah, has nothing to do with anything else. we have our own militia, and it's in everybody's house. So,
the rest of the world thinks 330 million people all have guns. And they're like, our military's not that big.
-1, because I all I have is my airsoft stuff. And that's not, but
well, I can make up for your -1.
Yeah, send me one. There you go. Fine. Anyway, moving on. What else we got? So there was a big discussion on and I can't really speak to it too much on the Discord channel, not on our Discord channel. It was on the SFRO channel, Starfront Discord channel. We're talking about the ASI Air and Nina and the differences between the two, especially when it comes down to framing and planetarium software. And it got pretty heated. it got pretty heated. I had to jump in a little bit under an assumed name and kind of just like say, hey, listen, ASI is great for what it is, but isn't it missing a 5 to 10 main catalogs that we kind of want to image? I mean, off the top of the head, the Sharpless catalog they just added and they're missing stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that's missing in there, and I don't use it, so I can't really speak to it so much. But and you got to remember what it's really used for. You know what I mean? The planetarium software in Nina isn't made to kind of look at pretty pictures. Somebody was wanted to see the pictures of stuff in there. Kind of like the way the Air does. And the reason why the Air has that kind of stuff is because they're missing so much stuff that they could take up the space to put the photos in. So
right.
That's the one thing. And even though with Nina has such a vast catalog.
Huge.
They got everything you could possibly think of. And I think I saw a couple of IC things that were missing in there that I had to search for. But I mean, for the most part, it's pretty darn good. And I'm like, it's not made to look at pretty pictures. You want to look at pretty pictures? Buy the SkyX for $300 and go look at that. And then you'll look at all the pretty pictures you want to see. Go to the James Webb Space Telescope and search for it. Go to some of these astro imagers on AstroBin and look for it. You want to look at pretty pictures. This is made for imaging. This is made for acquisition and plate solving. This is not for I'm gonna
viewing
take a
pretty
look.
pictures.
Yeah. It's about making the pretty picture, not
why
looking at
why
it.
would anyone think it's about viewing pretty pictures though?
I think what the thing was is that they were trying to make a point that there's some features in the ASI Air that are missing in Nina.
Right.
However, they went back on that kind of and said also that Nina is more powerful and whatever, but it's just some of the things. Why can't they do that with Nina if the ASI Air can do it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that really doesn't matter.
The nice thing about
Nina, though,
the nice thing about Nina, though, you can connect other planetary software to Nina and plate solve to those as well. With that.
You can hook it up to Stellarium. You can do it the SkyX carts.
Carts, and you can pull that image and it'll frame it for you, and you can plate solve it from there. So I mean,
you just hit the little
ASI
button.
Air, you're limited to what they got.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, in all fairness, you could actually, if you take it a step further, you could go to Telescopius or something like that. You could download the plan and dump that into the ASI Air. So it's it's not an in-house step. You actually have to go somewhere to get it and bring it in. Um,
Correct.
but the Nina has it all kind of right there. And Joe is like Voyager is king. Yeah, yeah. Well,
Voyager is, and it's
Voyager
expensive
is
though.
king, but you know what? And Joe, in your situation, it works awesome. But in most people's situation that we're talking to in the chat, don't need the functionality of a Voyager software. I mean, opening the dome, doing all these sequencing, having other servers, all this kind of stuff that Voyager can do. That's super powerful.
Yeah.
Pretty big learning curve from what I remember. Um, you know, but it's a really good program. I've played with it. It's nice, but it doesn't suit me. It just doesn't suit me. So, you know, I sit there and I want to go boom, press play. I got my sequence all done, boom. And when you get to Voyager and get that set up, it's exactly the same thing. It will do its whole kind of thing and it'll know what stuff is in the sky at this time and just start shooting whatever. Nina could do that too now, you know, with their what you call it, with the what's that plugin that they have or the sky target selector, is it?
Is that in
Is that
Voyager?
no, in Nina.
Oh, it's well, you have
Is it
the
target
Sky
selector?
Atlas, and then you have
No,
the
it's like
Sky
so
Atlas framing assistant.
no, the plugin that actually it knows
Oh,
what's in your sky at what time, and you can just put it on a list and it will go down if it's up and go
oh,
till it's finished. Yeah, there's a plugin for
Sure.
that.
well,
No,
on
I
this on the
you know
Sky
what? I
Atlas,
haven't imaged in so long. I don't know.
you can tell the Sky Atlas to only search for things that are above your virtual horizon at certain
Yeah,
times
yeah, that's
and
true.
everything like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
So you can
I don't
narrow your
really use that
search
stuff a
down.
lot. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
use that stuff a
typically
lot. I
Yeah,
tend to just
the target scheduler. That's what it is. The target
yeah,
scheduler.
yeah.
typically what I
I
do
just know
is
objects that I'm interested in, and you know, and go for those. I don't tend to use
Yeah,
those schedulers or anything like that.
but like
I
so
mean,
what
they're
typically
good.
yeah, well, what it'll
typically
do
what
is
I
like
would
if
do
you
is
spend an hour on whatever object is behind your tree, and then it
Mhm.
knows what the rest is out, so it says, okay, this one's under the horizon. Let me go to the next one, and let me go to the next one,
Yeah,
let me go to the
yeah,
next one, and that's a kind
yeah.
of a way to I guess to maximize your
Hmm.
imaging and
Hmm.
get a
yeah,
bunch of
if you
stuff.
have a full
Yeah,
night.
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
do
can see
that.
that.
I
Yeah.
do that a lot. Yeah, I
I
do that a
just, you
lot.
know, I'm more, I guess I'm more old school manual hands on, you know,
Yep.
whatever, you know, I mean, maybe I'll get there one day, you know, and try it, but I just do it manually. I just
Yeah.
sort of know.
Yeah, you know,
Um,
I do the same thing. I have not used the target schedule. I just know of the plugin. I haven't used it, but I heard it was kind of cool. But you know, I'm the guy that does one filter a night, so I will
Yeah.
sit there and just stay on one filter. I won't do the IR cut RGB, or I won't do you know SHO in one night. I will sit there and spend. I don't care how many hours I get in that object. I'll do the 3 hours and then go to bed, and then I'll go. Or if I'm up, I will move it myself personally to the
yeah,
next filter and then run that the rest of the night. I
Hmm.
won't
yeah.
sit.
I've gotten into doing one filter night,
Yeah,
and I think it pays off because if you have enough good nights, like with the Wizard, I was lucky to have 5 nights in a row. So I got 2 nights of hydrogen, 2 nights of sulfur. I got one night of oxygen, and I need that second night. So I'm
you
up
want
to
some
almost.
oxygen? I got plenty of oxygen for you.
But I mean, I've got tons of hours now on the Wizard that I just need one more good night to get the O3, and I mean, I'm going to have 46 plus hours on that target. But to your point, I mean, doing the scheduler. So when there are certain targets that I can only get for certain times. I'll schedule things and I'll put in the sequencer. I can only do this for so many hours. Let's go and see what's going to be available. And a lot of times I just use Telerium, and I'll use Telerium. I'll find, okay, this target's here from here, and then I got to stop because it's going to hit the trees, and then I get what else is coming up, and how about over here? If I get 8 hours a night and I'm going to have a perfectly clear night, but I can only do 2 hours here or 2 hours there, or maybe 4 hours there, then I'm going to be like, okay, let's use it all up. Let's
You want
and I
6
get it
hours of
set
O3?
it.
You want 6
I
hours of
set
O3?
it
I'll send it to
and
you.
forget it. I set it and forget it, and then I go to bed.
I got 6 hours of
And
O3 with the 130.
Nina does everything for me, and I wake up, everything's done. I cover my scope, I turn everything off, and I go to work.
Yeah, I got 6 hours of O3
With my scope.
with the 130.
Yeah, but that's not going to work. I'm doing the carbon star, so
Oh, you can
all my star spikes are going to be bland.
Oh, you don't need star spikes. It's
All my
fine.
beautiful star spikes from my Newtonian
Oh,
blot out by
they'll
your
still be
refractor.
there. They'll still be there. It's not going to get rejected. What is Sean staring at?
Oh, nothing. What do you mean? Staring where?
Tarek wants to know what you're staring at. Yeah, this look. He's like,
I need a new beer.
I was just listening to what Dave was talking about. That's all.
Who has the best video on Pix Insight mosaics?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if I've seen one.
I don't know.
Mosaics.
Mosaics always scare me.
Yeah, there was a video that was done. It wasn't by me, but it was by another gentleman, and it was really well done. It was called. Hold on a second, I can actually find it. Seamless. It's actually SETI Astro that did it, and it was Seamless Mosaics, step-by-step guide, and it was really well done. It was so well done that I didn't see the need to actually do a video because he just covered it so well. What I'll do, Dan, is I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
And you can post it in the chat for me.
Yep.
Just let me. I can't do it through Matt. I'd have to log in. I'll just email it to you on AstroWorld. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. I'll do that now. But yeah, you can. It was really well done. And I actually tried it. I followed the steps, and it does work really well. So.
I've actually never done a mosaic. I've never done one.
Yeah, I did. I haven't done. I've only done like one or two, but I wanted to try this and just see how his instructions worked.
Right.
And I was actually pretty impressed with it. Oops. There we go.
Yeah, mosaics scare me for the fact that the stitching of the frames and getting everything leveled off just right so that they all match.
Well, you just do the overlay. I mean, that's that's not the hardest part. I don't think.
Yeah, I sent the email to you.
Yeah, it's already up.
Oh, it's already up. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Good. Okay, yeah, check that out if you're looking. He did a really fabulous job. I was really impressed with it, and I think it's a great video that there's no need to duplicate the there's a lot of duplication on YouTube for processes and stuff like that. And it just doesn't make sense. So he did a great job, and I have no problems recommending that video to people.
You know who apparently does really good with mosaics, and I wish Eric was here because APT, APP, does apparently some really good jobs with mosaics and stitching them and making sure the color balance is right and the brightness is right and all that kind of stuff. So mosaics are easier than the Dark Shark. I came in late to show with SETI Astro, take AstroMark's signature adder off, and now you get it if you subscribe.
What's that? What's that mean? What?
Well, he's got this AstroMark signature now script where you can make your own signature for your photos.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
haven't tried it, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. But it's not free apparently. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, is that right? Okay, well, no big deal. I mean, you know,
mean,
you
after-
spend
after all
thousands
the
and
stuff that
thousands
he's
and
done.
thousands. Yeah, all the stuff he's done for free. First of all, you know what? If you have to buy one of them, that's nothing. We spend thousands and thousands on gear, and then people complain about, you know, spending, you know, $50 or whatever it is, or $100 on some software that they can add on to PixInsight and make it better, make it easier, improve their processing, or you know, do something that they weren't able to do. I don't understand that. You know, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's like when Russ came out with Blur Exterminator, the noise exterminator. You know, there was a lot of people complaining that it cost, you know, $60 or whatever it was at the time, and that, to me, that was nothing. Like, I was right in there. I bought it right away because I've spent, you know, so much money on equipment and PixInsight too, that paying $60 for an add-on that's going to, you know, simplify and do a fantastic job. No brainer. Yeah, it's amazing. No brainer. For me.
I don't think it was like I don't think it was like a complaint. I think it was more like a shock that it was there and now it's gone.
No. I'm not suggesting it was a complaint. I'm just saying that there has been a lot of complaints over the past year or two about people having, like, people don't want to pay for these add-ons, you know, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I just don't understand it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get that a lot because, you know, we get this, especially in the business. You sit there like, oh my God, it's $200. Well, let me tell you something. How much was your scope? It wasn't $50. I'll tell you that. You know.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
You know,
how much was your mount?
That's like Frank from SETI Astro. It's like he's putting up these scripts that are
unbelievable
for free, and I'm like, I feel guilty, so I
donate to him anyway.
I send him money every month. You know, it's like I subscribe.
You don't send me money every month.
I do too. I send the channel every month. But
shit, Dave, you don't send me money. Why not?
Yeah, if you just throw money around, I mean, come on.
Hold on, I thought I was subscribed to you too.
All right, I want to see money in my PayPal account from you. Come on.
All right.
You're just throwing it around. Shit, you know. Include me. What's wrong? You don't like Canadians?
You know, I tried to take you out to dinner, but you were too busy when I was up there.
Yeah, I know. It just didn't work out. I know, and I really feel bad about that. It just, the timing just didn't work out schedule-wise. That's all. So
it's all good.
I don't think we were around.
I loved it too much up there. I got to get back. You know, my better half, she is up in Buffalo area a lot. So, you know,
is that right?
You know what?
If you ever,
she works for Seneca, so you know, that's their home base is up that way. So if she's up there and got an extended weekend or something, I mean, I'll go up there. We go to Niagara and shoot over to Toronto. Man,
well, you know, if you ever come up and you're interested, you can stay here. We got a whole downstairs that's outfitted. You can, you know, bedroom, kitchen, and the whole deal. So Dan stayed down there.
Yep, that's fine.
And he was quite happy with it. It was better than the Airbnb.
Oh man, that was horrible. That was
nasty.
I still have nightmares about that naked baby.
Oh
yeah, no doubt. That was really creepy.
Or the Scott Cole Olympic winner. The arms.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you pulled on it. Yeah, and it did that. Yeah.
It looked like,
or just the fact there was a big freaking giraffe.
Yeah, really.
Like, where does that come from? You know, who decides that that's good decor?
I have no idea. We did a whole walkthrough of this place, guys, and
we did a whole walkthrough. The dirty socks on the floor and everything. Yeah, it was, and we were in the basement of some church. It was like really freaking scary. So. Not good, but yeah, if you're ever up this way, just let me know. Let me know, Dave, and you're welcome to stay. And you know, we can show you around. We can go to Toronto and Niagara and all that stuff.
I will let you know next time I'm up that way. We're definitely going to get
definitely. Yeah, just let me know.
Where the hell is my desktop?
Where's your where's your lake house? Where's your lake house up there?
Oh, the cottage. It is.
Yeah, where's your...
So you have to go. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. You have to go into Sauble Beach, which is on Lake Huron, and then you have to travel just about 5-7 minutes north of that, and you get into the Oliphant area, and that's where it's on a private bay on Lake Huron, and that's where it's located. So it's really nice. It's great to go to. I try to go up as much as I can, but life situations don't always allow it. But I do have to get up there to do maintenance and stuff, mow the lawn and things like that. So it's great just to sit on the deck and have a beer and look at the lake and watch the sunsets and things like that. Yeah, it's fantastic. So
I just recently got back from northern Michigan, and we spent part of our time on the Lake Huron side. And then the other part of the time was on the Lake Michigan side, but it was up in the northern peninsula, and beautiful skies. It was unreal. I kept cursing, going, God, I wish I had my equipment. God, I wish I had my equipment. Because it was like, I go on what's the app? When I go on my Clear Sky. Clear Outside. I go on Clear Outside.
Clear Outside. Right.
And so I go on here, and you see the big red thing across the top, Bortle 7. I was up there, and I'm going on. It's like blue, and it says Bortle 3. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I have a Bortle. I have Bortle 2 at the cottage, so it's a great sky. But the problem is that the property, the trees are surround, like the perimeter trees, have grown over the last 30 years, and it's made it very difficult to image. I can image anything that's overhead for a while, but in terms of the south or anything like that, can't do it. So unfortunately, it's not really a good place anymore for me to image. But otherwise,
I actually took a cell phone 4-second photo with my cell phone in pro mode, and you could vaguely make out the Milky Way arch. And I was like, I've never done anything like that. That was so cool.
Well, I got when I had better horizons at the cottage years ago. I did image there, and I was doing one-shot color, and I imaged some objects like the Pleiades and stuff, and I didn't really get a lot of data in terms of hours compared to what I have to do down here in the city. And the image was just fabulous. Like the dark sky, the Bortle 2, just incredible what result you get out of it. Amazing.
It's
so
such little time.
Such little time. Yeah. So Dan and I sending equipment down to Texas there to Starfront, with the skies there and the amount of hours that we put in to the object that we're imaging, we're gonna have some really fabulous stuff. And I'm going for an APOD. That's what I want us to do. I think we deserve that. Yeah, that would be great. So we're gonna see, but I'll have to process it. If we're gonna get an APOD, I can't let Dan.
Yeah, don't let Dan process it.
Don't let me process it.
It'll have too much green in it.
I've been moving away from the green. I've been moving away from it, but
it'll just be green. I'll have to fix it, and it's like, crap. Let me just process it.
Well, just so I went to SETI Astro's site, and that's what I'm doing. If I look, I went to SETI Astro's site, and you're able to download the JavaScript file from the website. I'm just unsure of how to load it up into PixInsight.
Trying to remember.
It's been a while since I did it this way.
No, he has a link. If you go to one of his videos, I think there's a link that you copy and paste and put in your repository. And then you hit refresh, and it will, or you have to go into manage repositories, or what is it?
Yeah, but it's not in the I have all of his repositories.
It's not repositories. You have to manage your scripts. You go into manage scripts, and you have to put a specific thing in there. I'm trying to remember what it was. He explains how to do it in one of his videos. And I had to do that. And then once you've done it the first time, anytime it comes out with anything new, it comes up, you have updates. And then you download it and it refreshes and you've got all this new stuff. I could go in and find out.
Could you send me, Dan? Can you email me the link that you're at?
Yeah,
The page
I'm
that
just
you're
at SETIastros.com.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I just want to have a look. See what you're looking at.
Go to
and what SETIastro.com.
Yeah, and then you on the top you just go to Pix Insight Scripts.
Yeah. Okay.
And then last one all the way down at the bottom.
Okay. All right. The AstroMark signature adder.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And click here to download.
Yeah, and then it downloads the JavaScript. Unzip it.
Okay. All right. I'm doing that. Let me just see here. We can figure this out. Where is it? There it is. There.
Take it back a lot.
We're doing music for people just to entertain them while we do this.
There it is.
What do we got? Let's see here. Desktop, and it is. Where is it?
See where you started, Joe? See where you started? Oh no, I got it. I got it. I just added that repository and it's there. And it doesn't.
Okay, you did.
Nope. Yeah, but it doesn't run.
Right. You have to put it in. There's another place in Pixinsight you have to put it. I want to say you have to put it in feature scripts.
You're not thinking modules, are you?
Not modules, but feature scripts or something you can add.
Feature script. No, wait a minute. Yeah, where is that? That's a good one. Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while. Downloads.
Yeah, no, that's my problem too. Oh, there it is. I see it's under script, feature scripts. Yeah, it's there. Okay, hold on.
But it has all of them in there, and you don't have to add them individually. I'm trying to see. There's one place you add it, and then they all come up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go to feature scripts. It adds it. I'm adding it right now.
And then check your repositories and see if it'll refresh it.
Yeah. Well, I'm adding it under feature scripts right now, so we'll see. It detected it, so in the folder. So we'll see what happens here. It's still
additional scripts were found.
Still doing its thing. I maybe jumped ahead too quick here. It's still doing its thing. I don't know what it's doing though.
It actually might be not feature scripts, but install modules.
Well, no, I tried install modules. It doesn't work.
It didn't work there. Okay, so
no.
I can't remember. I had to watch his video and go through it, and I did it, and I got it to work. And now anytime he comes out with anything new, it pops up, and I refresh and
okay, hold on a second here.
Whatever new comes on. So
let me look and see if it's under the scripts here. AstroMark. Oh, yeah, it's there.
Yeah, but try and run it though.
Oh, okay. Let me try running it.
Yeah, it gives me an error.
Oh, right, it does. Yeah, there is an error.
Yeah, what's the error?
Error.
Invalid view identifier.
Signature editor. Line.
It's a JavaScript error.
Image window. View invalid view identifier.
Yeah.
So, but that's a JavaScript error.
But do you have an image open?
No, I have nothing open.
Well, you have to open it.
Okay, well, that could be. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't have an image open, then a script's not going to recognize anything.
Yeah, that's quite true. Yeah, I was thinking that as I tried it. Let me just open something up here and see what we got.
Oh, there it goes. Something. It popped up.
Did it work?
Yep, it worked.
So you have to have an image open.
Yeah, you have to have an image open.
Yeah. That's most of the scripts are like that. If you don't have an image open there,
Yeah,
what are
I
you
guess
doing?
that makes sense. That works now. There's your answer, Joe.
There's your answer. Yeah, actually, that's just the repository script or URL that adds them. So all you have to do is just add that repository URL, and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's working on mine. Yep, open an image.
Yeah, because it's already part of my SETI Astro, and I never added it manually. So yeah,
See, but
it's working fine on my
now
end
I
too.
have two of them because I have one in the. I put one in the repository and I put one in the feature script.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
if you go on the feature script, it'll show you all the different scripts that he has within SETI Astro. And it shows them individually. It doesn't just show a SETI Astro. It'll show you automatic DVE, what's in my image, all that stuff is all in the
that's funny.
repository.
Chris said open an image first.
Yeah, I saw that at the end. I'm like, thanks, Chris. You should have texted me.
We're not necessarily looking at the chat though. You know what I mean?
Norm says, "Hey, Chris, keep yelling. They might hear you."
Like, I'm not always looking at the chat, right? Like the chat's flowing, And
yeah, exactly.
And stuff and talking to you guys, so I don't necessarily see people posting something, right?
Exactly, exactly. So wait, there's a site join, or you just made it during donation? Is that you joined his YouTube?
I joined his YouTube. Yeah, I subscribed to his YouTube, so a few bucks a month.
Yeah,
something like that, $9 a month or $10 a month.
It's worth it.
Heck yeah, it's worth it.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
SETI Astro. Yeah, because we got it's 9:30. Oh my goodness.
So we have to do
and image of the week.
Image of the week. Yeah. Let's show those off.
Let's see.
We had two.
Let's see if I can get the AstroWorld web. AstroWorldweb.com.
Dr. Craig and Joshua Kovac. Joshua is a working man. I don't know how he's always putting images in.
Yep.
He must live in clear sky heaven.
Here we go. So let's share the screen a little bit. Where's my not that one.
I do like his ghost. Looks really cool.
There
I wish he could have framed it a little more.
And let's get Sean in Eric's spot. And Eric is 36, I think. Yeah, there we go. There's Sean. All right. So here, so
we got 34 votes. We got 34 votes.
All right, rock and roll.
Not too bad.
We got a lot of prizes now. Look at all the prizes we got now. It all started with Sean donating some money, and then all of a sudden everybody started donating money. And so first prize for the regular Image of the Year winner is now $300. Second prize is $150, and third prize is $100. And now we have a novice category too. So we started the novice category of $175, $175 for those winners. All of them are going to be AstroWorld gift certificates for your next Astro gear. But pretty cool. So and we have last week's Image of the Week winner was Josh Kovac, and the Experienced, the LDN 768. You know what this looks like? This looks like a dark dragon to me. It looks like there's a mouth, and then there's an arm and a leg and a tail here.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Kind of like that. A comet going across. This is the Extinction Comet coming to knock them out.
I'm also seeing sort of a T-Rex. The head.
T-Rex. Yeah, that'll work too. Yeah, T-Rex. Yeah, got the little leg here, the little arm here.
The leg. Yeah.
I could see that. And then we got Matthew Peters here with the Trifid Nebula. Believe it or not, this was taken with
these were winners, or
these are the winners for last week. This one was taken with the C-Star.
C-Star, yeah.
What? Really?
Triffid, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't. Wow, that's really cool.
Yep.
Nice.
And let's see, we got, and I'm seeing this too, also in this one, in the Gecko Nebula, this little kind of
grid.
So I'm not sure.
I don't
yeah, you know what? I have experienced that problem, and I've never come to a conclusion as to what it is. Sometimes I see it in certain channels, like in the S2 or something like that. It'll be more prominent for some reason, and it doesn't exist in the H alpha, and I'm not sure what's causing it. If it's a filter issue or what.
That's weird.
It's very strange though. I've seen that grid pattern before, a couple of times. Yeah.
Like the Genesis wave, you've seen it before.
Yeah.
And well, that's a Gecko Nebula by Greg Meyer. This was taken at Starfront Observatory. Let's see, a bunch of narrowband. Looks like total integration 25.5 hours. And we got a nice wide field view of.
Hold on, Dan. Hold on a second. So Greg Meyer's got a setup at Starfront.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Starfront Observatory, right here.
That's really cool. And what's the gear? Sorry,
Spree 120 and a QHY 268.
He's got, a Skywatcher Spree 120, and that was 260. Oh, the 268M is a good camera, So
it's a great camera.
Yeah.
I think we both own it.
Yeah. No, it's a great camera. So I just often wondered if that grid problem was, due to a filter issue, and I've never been able to isolate it. So
yeah.
It'd be interesting to know if it exists in one channel only in his data, or if it's in all the channels.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we got the Irish and the Ghost wide field by Josh Kovac again, 30 hours almost.
With the red cat.
With the red cat and a 183. Pretty cool.
And a moon and sky glow filter.
Yep. Not bad.
To be honest with you, on that image there of the Irish, some masking and further tweaking, stretching and stuff like that techniques, that could actually be brought up more. The dark dust, you could really make that pop a lot more in that image. I could see that the data has that ability. It just hasn't been done. So it would be interesting to play with that data.
It's a pretty cool wide field image.
It's a good image. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad image. I'm just saying I think there's more that could be brought out. That's all.
Yep. And then we got the novice bracket. We got our first M42, it looks like, by Don Emmel.
Already?
It might have been old data.
Wow.
I'm not sure where he's at. It doesn't say where in the world he's at.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But this is 5 hours on. Oh, this is January. This is last year's data, January 3rd, 24.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say it seems a little early for M42, but
120 frames. Let's see. Total integration 11 hours. GT71, 2600 MC Pro, HEQ5. Then
I think with that image there, well, first of all, the core is blown out.
Yep.
The trapezium would have to do short exposures and combine with the long ones. I think, though, personally, the red nebulosity is overdone in comparison to the fainter dust. I think reducing the red nebulosity's contrast and increasing the dust that's around there would actually
the outside,
around the outside would actually balance that image a little more. But it's all processing techniques that people have to learn. as they go. And I realize this is novice. It's a great image for novice. Don't
a lot of good data. They're definitely.
I'm just saying that it's got a lot of potential. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Just practice, man. That's what we do, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah,
keep going. You're definitely on the right track, Don. So
yeah,
so keep it running.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if anyone needs fix and sight lessons when they're novice, they're beginners, let me know.
There you go.
I provide that tutoring, so just get in contact with me at visibledark.ca.
Yeah, rock and roll.
There you go. Shameless plug.
No problem. And then you got Greg Yancey.
This is actually good for a novice.
Nice balance of colors here. This is the Lion Nebula. There's the eye and the nose and the mouth. Jawline here. Back of the head, right? So looks really good.
The only thing I'm wondering about with the image is the perimeter, the outside edges, the blue that's occurring. Is that naturally occurring?
Or is it a bit of gradient, maybe?
Yeah, or is it something else?
Or it's just be too much, maybe a non-masking of the background to bring out this blue here. Could be. But another one, really good data.
Another great effort for sure. Yeah.
That's with the C11 Hyperstar.
C11 Hyperstar for 16 hours. Pretty cool. All right, let's go see. Let's see who won. Let's see who won. There's my driver support assistant because my computer was all messed up here. I was watching Lethal Weapon yesterday.
They're coming out with a new Lethal Weapon, eh?
I heard.
Yep. Yeah, they're reprising their role. Yep.
All right, so here we go. So we got August image of the month, August 30th. Here we go. So we got novice, we got 20 votes. Experience, we got 34. So overall, 54 votes. So why do we have 34 and 20? People aren't scrolling down to the bottom.
Scrolling down far enough.
Don't forget to scroll down to the bottom and vote for the novice too. Maybe we should do a side to side thing instead. But definitely do that. So let's do the novice bracket first. All right. So we got 20 votes. Right. We got the lion, and we have, what was the other one? The lion and the
and M42.
M42. All right, here we go. And the winner is, for the novice bracket, Lion Nebula by Greg Yancey. Congratulations, Greg. You have won the image of the week in the novice bracket with 18 out of the 20 votes. So nice job to Mr. Greg. Nice job.
Yeah.
And then we got the experience bracket with 34 votes. Here we go. And the winner is the Iris and the Ghost. That's 2 in a row for Josh.
Josh is on a roll.
He's on a roll.
He is on a roll.
Unbelievable. 23 out of the 34 votes. So nice job to Josh again. So really good job. We'll go back to the picture again if I can find it. Where is my, I think I used the same, there it is. So winner in the novice category, Greg, nice job. And then winner in the experience bracket, Josh, nice job with that as well. So keep it going. Really good job. Really good job, everybody. That's 2 in a row, Josh.
Oh, hey. That's cool. Tammy's in the chat. That's awesome. Hey, Tammy.
Yeah, it's
hope you're doing well.
Yep. Oh wow, that's pretty well. Oh, I'm still on this picture. Yeah, you guys didn't remind me.
There you go.
There you go.
And cut.
I saw
well
a
done,
question.
Josh.
Does anybody get dark holes in small stars when you drizzle?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yep.
I have too.
Trying to think what the reasoning was behind it. I'd have to revisit it. It goes back. Actually, that's not something new. That goes back years.
Yeah, it does. I remember
So.
getting it too, the donut holes, and
Yeah, the donut holes in there.
I forget why.
I can't
I
remember.
corrected it so long ago. I forget what I did to correct it.
Yeah, that's like me. Yeah, I don't even know, right? So I can't remember. I'd have to revisit it and see and get an answer on that.
Josh, I'm all for that, Josh. If you want to help contribute to the page, absolutely. You know what I could do is if you text me offline tomorrow and we'll talk, and I could get you the credentials to the site, and you could just start up a page on the WordPress site, and definitely how to you can play around with that page and redesign, and you know, if it looks good, we'll use it. Absolutely, I have no problem with doing that. You know your stuff with coding. So
yeah, he's good at all.
yeah,
that.
You're good with that stuff. I'm not worried about you, Josh. I'm not worried about you screwing anything up. So you know what you're doing. So that's fine. I have no problem with that. And that goes for anybody else as well. If anybody else wants to contribute,
But if you break it, you bought it.
oh no, don't break it. I'll back up the site first. Don't worry. Let me know.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Yeah, back it up.
Yeah. Well, it backs up every night, so it's.
Does it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You got an automatic setup.
So
All right.
I don't even have to think about it.
Yeah, no, that's good. I got that too in my sites.
Yeah, I can't lose any more sleep that I already lose. I can't lose any more.
Mm-hmm. They've come in handy sometimes. They've come in handy even with plugin updates. Actually,
Yeah.
That have gone wrong, where I can revert back before the plugin update that I did. So
absolutely,
yeah, it's really important to have that.
I wish I could revert back to the freaking Intel driver that I have on my AX wireless chip.
Well,
I can't. It won't let me. Intel keeps on telling me there's a newer driver installed. I gotta figure that out. I'll figure that out tomorrow. Or CrowdStrike updates. Yeah, well. All right. Cool. So,
all right. So what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? What are we talking about?
We're just about wrapping it up here. We do have another copy. Actually, we do have another copy of the Accidental Astronomy we're giving away next month. We also have on the 10th of September, we have David Geeson coming on from Photonic Cleaning Technologies. He's going to be coming on and giving us a rundown again of his red contact polymer cleaning solution for optics, which is pretty cool.
I could probably use that on my Newtonian, actually. That would be really, really good.
Yeah, because you can take the lens right out and don't worry about it.
Just take the mirror right out and do it. Yeah.
Yep. Take them right out.
Yeah, no.
You know, not just remember when you're doing it with something that's a lens or a corrector or something like that, just to make sure that you have the correct O-rings necessary so you don't get any seepage anywhere into little seepage.
Yeah.
Little leakage, you know. It's like the pens for your telescope. You know, that's what it is.
Do we have a mass MOP to give away tonight?
Oh yeah, we do. We do actually. We could give away one of those too. Because it is Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday, and it's dinner time because my dinner's been waiting for me for 2 hours now. Yeah, I ordered it late, and it came like 2 minutes before the show started, so I have not eaten yet. I'm pretty hungry. Let's see.
He's been working that Wi-Fi problem.
Oh, it was horrible. All right, so here we go.
I deal with that at work because I have Wi-Fi issues at work, and my guy Stu needs to come and fix it.
Oh, Stu is Stu in the chat. Yeah, like
Stu Pedasso.
I'm like, who the hell is Stu?
Stu
the only
Pedasso.
The only Stu
He's
I
my
know.
IT guy at work.
The only Stu I know is Stu Redmond from The Stand.
Yeah.
But nobody knows who I'm talking about. I know. It's okay. So, Here we go. Masters of Pix Insight free workshop. Next one is next month. Here we go. You get my trusty pen out. Oh, Tom, you just missed a Billy Bucket.
Billy Beckett.
Billy. Yeah. Billy, I actually did some work. I actually did some tutoring with him actually before he moved over to Masters. Yeah, interesting.
Billy Beckett, MOP. All right. And we'll close that and we'll go back to here. Oh, awesome.
Ta-da. We're back.
We're back. And I just got this today too. I got my copy of the reflector. It was pretty cool. And nothing really.
What's that?
This is what you get from the Astronomical League.
Okay.
If you're a member of the Astronomical League, it has a whole bunch of articles in there. And there was a good article that I read. What was it? Yeah, where is it? Where? Come on. They do a whole bunch of stuff in the beginning, and then they got about Stellafane. Now, if you haven't been to Stellafane, this is the Stellafane convention that's in Vermont. If I remember right, Vermont, Springfield. Yeah, Springfield. It's a lot about amateur telescope making. So it's a lot about amateur telescopes, and it gives you a really good background on what it is. It's getting ready. In 2 years, will be their 90th convention. This is the 88th.
Wow.
It'll be the 90th convention. So if you haven't gone, you should probably go to the 90th because it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It's really, really nice.
That's cool.
I have not been there yet. I am a door prize donor in that as well. And it's also got a really good getting ready already for the Messier Marathon. And it's 5 months away, and they're getting ready for the Messier Marathon. So get ready for that coming up. And I think maybe this March we might do something. Whoever can take the most amount of pictures that's time stamped on that weekend of Messier objects, we'll get a prize. Maybe something like that.
Bring me clear skies.
No, it's got to be on that weekend, right? Got to be on that
clear
weekend.
Skies. I know Nina can track it and do it.
Yeah, well, All right. Final thoughts, I guess. Go, Sean, Dave.
I was sort of reading some stuff on online, and people were sweating, small stuff in my opinion, like guiding and stuff. Like they don't have a flat, graph or something. Yeah, just enjoy the hobby. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't sweat small little numbers and things like that. Full width, half max. Who cares? Just image. That's what I think. Just image and do what you can with the data for your situation, wherever you're located, and have fun. That's what I think. I think there's too much focus on trying to, tweak everything and make everything perfect. And in doing that, I think you lose sight of the fun that exists within the hobby and the excitement. And so, yeah, I just, my personal opinion is to not sweat the small stuff and just, enjoy the imaging, enjoy what you get, and, do what you can.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. That's perfect. Well said.
Good point. Yeah, I agree with that. And I'd even add that, take the time and, when you do get these images, regardless of how they look and how they come out, try to learn something about the object you just took a picture of, what it is, what it is you're actually taking a picture of, how far away it is, and get more of an understanding of the cosmos and, how incredibly vast and awesome
absolutely.
Is,
it's mind blowing when you think about it.
It puts everything a little more in perspective.
Sure. Yeah. That's what I always say.
You're going to sweat out a graph of your guiding, but then you're not going to look at that picture and realize, that thing is thousands, if not millions of light years away, and you just took a picture of it.
Yeah.
It says something about,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I've said that before to people about astronomy in general, how it sort of broadens your perspective of everything. So, you get people that are getting upset with their coffee wasn't made right at wherever they buy it,
Exactly,
And I mean, that's such small peanuts compared to the vastness of the universe that we live in, that we exist in. And largely, yeah. We're on a tiny ball, like, I mean,
hurling
it's
through space.
so insignificant. Yeah, we're ants, like, I mean, really, in the scheme of the universe. So, and I think that in terms of the consciousness involved with knowing the universe, I think that's us, that because we observe and we image it and stuff like that, we make it a reality in that sense. So, yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. Just have fun. I had a great time. When I first started in 2000, when I got back into it, imaging was my priority. I started in 2008, and I took images. They weren't great, but you know what? At the time, I loved it. It was just so fascinating that I was able to capture this nebula, and the image. I look back and stuff, and I go, "Oh wow, that's not that great compared to what I can do now." But at the time, I was having a ball. I just loved it. So
and this is always so cool when you're, when you're pointing your telescope at the sky, and you go outside, you see where it's pointing, but then you see that image come across your screen, you go, "Oh my God!"
Yeah. This is stuff that you can't see by looking up.
That was out there.
Yeah. You've got equipment that can capture it and allow you to visualize it. It's just absolutely stunning. Just incredible, We have no idea really, the complexity, the vastness, the size, of the universe and the objects that we're imaging. It's just, I think a lot of people, if they really took the time to learn about what they're imaging, they would it would expand their thinking. Of things, and even to the point that it would affect them on a daily basis in their own life, that they would just look at things differently and maybe not be upset about something or get angry about something, that's my opinion, but yeah.
That's a great point.
That is a great point, but I'm trying to find something real quick. Here you go. So, and I got a picture somewhere of this. It's give me. You know what I hate about these computers? It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. I found it. So here was my. Just to give you an example, and I know I'm not much better now, but here is one of my first pictures ever. There you go. So that's one of my first pictures ever. And for those of you who know that, it is great, but basically that is a out of focus star, and what you're seeing on the bottom is the knob and the reflection of the tube of my Dobsonian in there, and that's what it was. So that was one of my first pictures ever, and pretty ugly, but I mean, these are all old pictures. Here's another picture of that you can barely see it. M51 up there. This is with an 8-inch Schmidt.
Yep.
Long time ago. But we all get better, right?
But you get better as you keep doing it. But at the time, you were really happy. You were, had a great time doing it. Yeah.
I'll never forget the first pictures I took. They were so terrible, but you're just like watching the individual frames come across the screen and going, "Oh my God, look at that!"
Look at that. Absolutely. I just want to acknowledge, Tammy Foley there saying, about life is short, just enjoy it. Absolutely. I agree with that. That was basically what I was trying to get at. And I should actually acknowledge Greg Yancey too, because he was thanking me for the tutorial help that catapulted him through PixInsight. So I really appreciate that comment and feedback. That's fantastic to know that what I'm doing and what I've done has actually helped people. That's that's really great. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Keep on doing it, man.
Help me, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Helped all of us. I mean, absolutely.
Just remember, we are all gifts from the Holy Ghost, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, what was it? Was it George Carlin? Creepy language. Creepy language.
You gotta watch that video I sent you, Dan. It's awesome.
Well, after I eat dinner, please just shut up so I can eat now. Okay, all right.
Put your headphones on and turn them up to
11. Let's do a 3-hour show, Dan.
This amp, you've already done one. What are you talking about? You want to do another one?
I gotta beat my record. Nobody's
you still
beat
hold
it,
the
so
record. Yeah, you still hold the record. It was like 3 hours and 17 minutes. You still hold the record.
I thought Wayne for sure had the record.
No, we
actually, but you know what? He could if you just brought him on and let him go. Yeah.
We could all walk away and leave him on. I could have dinner and everything and come back.
We don't have to worry about it. He'd just be talking.
Hey guys, why is it all quiet?
Yeah, that man can talk. Wow.
He's probably in a chat right now. He loves stalking us.
He's entertaining. That's the best part about it. He's so entertaining.
He's a good dude. He is tops, man.
Yeah, it's completely entertaining. Yeah, for sure. But every time he calls me, I got to set aside an hour and a half because if I answer.
He's probably in the back cave listening to us talk about him right now. So.
Probably.
Yeah, those guys.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
Nope.
Well, you know what? I had to laugh. I'll tell you the funny part of Starfest when we were Dan and I were in the truck and we were driving past Wayne. And I put my window down. I yelled out to him, "Don't forget me when I'm gone."
See ya. Yeah. He had his hand up. He wanted to talk. He's like, no, wait, I wanted to. And then Sean rolls up the window and.
It's too bad we can't play the Facebook messaging you guys were doing with everybody that day. Oh my God.
With Tyler?
With Tyler.
Oh, you mean we were at Starfest and we're talking to Tyler?
Yeah, with you guys.
Yeah. We were beating on him, weren't we?
I'm gonna make an audio recording of that, like that sequence.
No doubt,
That was hysterical.
Well, we're just calling a spade a spade. He's a crap processor. You know what I mean?
I was up in Michigan listening to this. My phone keeps bing, 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 and I'm listening. I'm like, I'm like in the car, and people are going, "Who is that?" I'm like, "Oh, you don't want it." This is great.
Yeah, we were riding his ass there.
Oh, dude, that was a lot of fun. And the good thing is that Tyler took it in stride. So.
Yeah. Oh, actually, funny enough, he got in contact with me. He wants to do some tutoring, and I got to get back to him actually. Yeah, so
do it. Get back to him, man.
I'll see what he's got and go from there. But yeah. That was funny. Yeah, it's always great. You know, that's the fun thing about this Astro community and stuff is, we can joke with one another like that. You know, and nobody takes offense.
Mostly,
you know, yeah. Mostly, yeah. Well, some people anyway. Yeah, but I mean, for all the people I know, I can say whatever I want in a joking manner. You know, and everyone's fine. You know, it's kind of like the old days. You know, when we had Eddie Murphy and what's that other guy?
Archie Bunker.
Well, Archie Bunker was one of them. What's that other comedian, the black guy?
Eddie,
come on,
Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor.
Yeah, Richard Pryor. You know, back in the old days when you could laugh at things. You know.
Yeah, but before he burnt up his hair.
Bust balls and nobody.
Yeah. But I just see that. I just see the Astro community like that. You know, like we still can have fun. You know, and respect each other. You know, even though we take jabs like that. You know?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Nobody cares. You know.
All in good fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all in good fun. Yeah.
All right, fellas. Hey, great time, and I'm just gonna really quickly quote one of my favorite authors. You know, we were talking about the how big space is and how it could dwarf the mind and your intelligence.
I'm sorry, Dan. Can I interrupt you for a second?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
This is great.
What did Tyler just text you?
No, Jackie just said she's offended because I have a beer and she doesn't.
Oh, there you go. No,
crap.
you know, not for nothing.
That's a personal problem there.
You want to know a bigger problem?
Hmm.
The last time I had a drink was with Sean.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's right. No, really, the last time I had a drink was with you.
So what are you saying?
That means I'm really angry. I'm an angry person right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Dan's on a diet.
Well,
we had a good time. We stayed up till 3 a.m. drinking the one night. 3:30 maybe even.
It was late. It was
I
late.
almost didn't make it down the stairs at Ron's house. I almost took the railing out.
Single picture.
Oh, dude, that was great. He was hanging on for dear life for the banister.
Yeah. Well, that's a steep staircase. In my defense, that's a steep staircase.
It is pretty steep. And between Sean's drinking and my foot that was broken the whole week trying to get down these stairs, it was like two old guys trying to get downstairs without breaking a hip. You know,
that was just fabulous weekend. We had a great time.
It was.
Yeah.
Once we got into the whiskey, everything made a turn for the better.
Yeah, you were making the paper planes. Is that right?
Planes?
You were making the paper planes, and I was drinking beer. And
dude, we went through like 4 or 5 shakers that night.
Even Ron stayed up late. He was actually getting, it was interesting because I've never seen him like that, but he was getting a little happy about stuff.
He was.
He was.
I'll blame it all on the paper planes. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, he was laughing pretty good there at one point. Yeah. Like he was feeling it. You know what I mean? And he'll never admit to that, but I could see it.
Having a good time.
He just had that constant laugh, like he couldn't stop. Yeah. And I knew what it was all about. The paper planes and stuff.
It was a lot of fun. All right, guys, I got to go have dinner. I really do. It's 10 o'clock. Everybody, and I didn't quote my quote because Sean interrupted me.
That's right. Yeah. It was boring anyway, so it's not really a big deal.
You're right. It is boring, but some people may get it. You may think it's a long way to the chemist, but that's peanuts to space, and that's what I'll leave you with.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody knows what that is. If anybody knows what that is, let me know.
Nice way to end the show, Dan.
Yep. Well,
we were ending it on a good note with talking about.
And I just brought it all crashing down. It's now. It's now a miserable time. Y'all suck.
Just end the show. Really.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. And remember, as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and please don't drink Mike Ultra. It's such a waste of time.
Oh, I got to.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right. We'll see you,
everyone.
Later.